Hey, what's up, guys? So another video coming to you. So back to back. One of the things I'd like to do is one mixing up my videos like this face to face as well as motivational videos. It's really what you're going to see on my channel. Also, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. Actually, 102 as of right now. Appreciate that. It's been awesome. Since October, we've really been pushing videos and kind of creating content. We got to fix lighting. We got to get everything. But I've really challenged myself. So I'm not doing a camera. I'm not doing like kind of. I do have a microphone, but really, what I want to do is get to 500 subscribers before we start really investing into the video. So we're just doing everything off an iPhone, everything off a MacBook, CapCut, you name it. So let's jump into the video. So what we're going to see here are two different things. So one, these are essentially my top sets in regards to my squat and the reps that I perform. So what I'm noticing, especially when it comes to my squats, I'm looking for speed and depth. Am I going hamstrings to calves? Not necessarily, but we want to make sure that we're being safe. So pushing, let's say 405 for 4 on that very end versus pushing, I think it was a 375. So pushing that 375 mark for at least 8 to 10. Definitely, we want to make sure that we're able to kind of progress without getting injured. I've actually been feeling really good with squats, but I would definitely think that between all three of my lifts, my bench is definitely the best. So we're topping out max wise on squats, probably around 475. Would like to see a little bit higher, sitting at about 195, 200 pounds was where I'm like kind of fluctuating, as well as my deadlift pushing closer to that 500 mark with bench. Eventually, it'll happen. That 405, and so then we're going to look into a show. Well, bodybuilding is on hold. We're going to step into the ring and do a platform. So going back to powerlifting. So hopefully this video makes sense. So if you look at the first video here in just a moment, you're going to notice a lot faster movement, a lot more controlled, especially when it comes to the depth. And then 4 or 5 is going to move a little bit slower. But again, we're looking for that progression of 4 to 6 reps. And so as long as we're making progress and we're feeling good, if I come in and I know that it's 4 or 5 distance isn't there, I'm not going to push it. And I know people are like, well, you got to push to failure. You got to push to the intensity. Listen to your body. You're not going to do anything with a herniated disc. You're not going to do anything with a blown out knee. Really, just listen to your body. Push to your level. And for me, 6 months. So started this program back in August, and then we're progressing it to now December, and we're revamping our power and strength program starting tomorrow. So took today off, starting tomorrow to see where we can get close to that 500 mark. So stay tuned, subscribe, and like the channel if you want to follow along. And thank you guys so much for all the support. So here, what we're going to see is actually it's 365. I said 375 earlier. I can do 375, but not. So here, what we're noticing is as soon as I go down, I break parallel, I'm going right back up. So we're not really staying a lot at the bottom, and we're going up, holding, catching our breath, and really focusing on form throughout each and every rep. So bracing through the belt, so taking that big deep breath, bracing through the belt, and then making sure that we are pushing. So what you'll notice is I really struggle on the top 7 this last one due to fatigue, but we really keep our eyes locked in and we push through. So here's 405. It's going to move a little bit slower, really kind of making sure that we're filling out the movement and then making sure that we, again, are working on bracing, looking at our form, as well as finishing through the reps. So I like to do these a little bit slower so that way I can work on building heavier loads within my workout sets. And then here's that last rep. It's a grind.